American, I apologize. This is going to be my quick review of a film that I just saw now, Cruella, uh, which stars Emma Stone, Emma Thompson, and Mark Strong, and is directed by Craig Gillespie. Gillespie? I think he's the guy that directed I, Tonya, the one with Margaret Robbie in it. This is basically the latest Disney remake based off 101 Nations, and it focuses on the villain, Cruella De Vil. This time she's played by Emma Stone, because in the previous one she's played by, what you call her one? Glenn Close, who serves who serves as a producer in this movie, which I thought was really cool. The movie is about this all about Estella, who is Corella's oh hey, Puss the pup. It's about Corella's origins, like how she came to be the villain that she is today, that we know. Um, this one, she was basically abandoned by her birth mother. Um, so I'm not gonna say who it is because it'd be a huge spoiler, and I don't want to try and spoil the movie. So her birth mother got murdered by actually by the Baroness who threw her off the cliff. Yeah, yeah, I heard that right. Her birth mother got thrown off a cliff, and I thought it was really dark for the way. Of course, Estella is bullied in school when she was younger because of her two-toned hair, the black and white, and she kind of like dyes it red, and she becomes a fashion designer for the Baroness. And of course, she gets revenge on the Baroness for, like I said, the killing of her mother. Um, so yeah, that's kind of it without actually spoiling the movie. What I think about this movie, I gotta admit, I actually enjoyed this movie. It's the best movie of all time. No, but still an enjoyable film. I actually really thought it was very good. Emma Thompson, wow, I'm so used to seeing her in the likes of Anna McPhee and Beauty and the Beast, and she was in Last Christmas 2 years ago. What you call her, Emilia Clarke. She played her mother. She was hilarious in this film. Here in this film, she was very very good in this movie. She actually stole the entire film from me as the villain. Well, the second villain, by the way. And she plays like a big part in this movie, which I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to spoil it because the movie is actually out in Premier Access. But like Mulan, I found another alternative and saw it for free. So yeah, I'm really cheapskate, so I am. Yeah, Emma Stone. Wow, she was good in this movie. She kind of has this Harley Quinn vibe about like her version. She kind of reminds me of Harley Quinn. Half the time when I was sitting through watching this movie, I was like, okay, am I watching Suicide Squad? Am I watching the Joker here? Because it was like watching it was like watching a DC comic movie. It didn't feel like a Disney movie at all. But I have to give props though that it doesn't like do a shot for shot of the original one, which is 101 Dalmatians. Like in Maleficent, for example, which was the first villain origins movie. It was kind of a shot for shot for Sleeping Beauty. Whereas, like I said, with this one, it wasn't a shot by shot by shot at all. For example, Anisha in this one is played by a coloured actress, and she is a news reporter. She's a journalist, and her husband is like he's a what you call it? Was he a reporter as well? I think he was, but he's actually a composer. But Anisha was a news journalist in this one, whereas in the other version she was a fashion designer. So I think she becomes a fashion. If it's going to be a second sequel to this, she's probably going to be a fashion designer. I don't know, but in the original 101 Dalmatians movie, she was a fashion designer, like I said. And yeah, is there anything else I can say before I wrap this movie up? Yeah, overall, I give this movie 10 out of 10. I was an enjoyable movie. Spoilers, if okay, right. Okay, I'm gonna have to do spoilers for this. Okay, so yeah, summary my ration for the spoiler-free review. Now on to the spoilers. Okay. Okay, can I do spoilers? Okay, so if you're if you want to stick around and listen to me, listen to this, like what, like, spoilers, what you want to know, then okay, feel free. If not, then you can leave right now. Okay, can I do the spoilers? Okay, now, right. So it turns out that for if you want to know the spoilers, like I said, it turns out that the real birth mother of Cruella is no other than Baroness herself, played by Emma Thompson. I kind of knew because she kind of had the same mannerisms as Cruella, and I kind of knew that she was the real mother. And Mark Strachan plays the butler of the Baroness, but in the end he becomes her butler. And I didn't cop it on till the end. I was like, oh, that because in the original one, Cruella had like a butler in 101 Dalmatians, played by that guy. Oh God, Tim McEvery, the guy, the kind of goes puppies, which yeah, and what else? Yeah, there's also a mid credits scene before the end credits, and I was like, oh, it's Marvel now. Disney's going on Marvel on us now. The mid credit sorry is just Anita and Roger before they were married, by the way, and they both received a pup each, a Dalmatian pup each. I don't know how that came about. Maybe the Baroness's Dalmatian dogs had pups, and she Crow decides to sell them all. So she gave one to Nisha and one to Roger, and it turns out to be Pongo and what's the other dog's name? Is it Petulia? I forget the female dog's name, but Pongo's the he anyway. And yeah, and Roger sings that song Cruella De Vil, and then that's it. You see like thunder flashing. That was it. Perdita, that's the one, Pug. Yeah, Perdita was her name. Thanks for that. Oops, sorry. So yeah, that was basically the spoilers. But yeah, this movie, oh my god, this movie is so dark, and it's actually the longest Disney movie, which is on for a whooping 2 hours and 17 minutes, because Aladdin was on for 2 hours and 10. Beauty and the Beast is on for 2 hours and 5. This one's on for 2 hours and 17 minutes, like I said. But yeah, I thought it was very good. The costumes are very good. Emma Stone, she rocked it with the British accent. I was so used to seeing her with the American accent. I think she's the only American in this movie, by the way. And I forgot to mention, there's actually an openly gay character played by the guy that's in Everybody Loves Jamie, which I thought was really cool as well. It had a David Bowie vibe to it. Also, the soundtrack to this movie is really good. The soundtrack has like a 70s vibe to it because the movie is set in the 1970s London, which I thought was totally cool. You had the likes of Nancy Sinatra, who sang that song, Those Boots That Were Made for Walking. There's another song. Is it do 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 do. What else? Oh yeah, Florence and the Machines. You want Florence Welsh from that band, Florence and the Machines. She has her own version of Cruella de Vil, which is in the ending credits. It's a short song, but it's still good. She still does a good job. So yeah, that's my review of Cruella. Let me know in the comments down below. Have you seen it? What you think of it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? For me, like I said, it was enjoyable. I love to see though a origin story next of Frollo from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. That'd be totally cool. I also like to see a origin story of Gaston. And I hope Luke Evans is in it because he nailed it as Gaston in the Beauty and the Beast remake that came out 4 years ago, sorry. What else? What other Ursula? That'd be cool one too to have. Um any other villains? Oh god. Yeah. They're the only ones top of my head. Mother Goth would be another one too, that'd be totally cool. Rapunzel's capture and Tangled, that'd be a cool one too to watch. So yeah, that's it for me. Take care, and I shall see y'all soon.